I got into music at 3. It was pretty clear that my ear was trying to tune up, and I was playing the piano incessantly. So I started lessons at 5. And my teacher, when I first started, was insistent on the joy of music, what Bernstein said. And anything I wanted to play or anything I heard became part of the lesson. And that was the beauty of it, is I would take things from my world that I heard on the radio or on TV or anything, and he would be like, well, sound it out, play it. One can become so cynical about what we do, and to fight it is to return, I think, a return to the joy and the natural state of how you first started. I love Stravinsky, I love Bartók, I love Janáček. I think the power of it, the lyricism of it is also incredibly fun to play. It's fun to listen to. And very early on, my favorite thing to play was Kavalevsky. And part of it was just the oof, you know, it was so athletic to me. And when I was coming of age, I saw Carin Carpenter behind the drums. I'd never seen a girl behind the drums. And Carole King and Joni Mitchell, and hearing Nina Simone and getting to know her story. My sister had this incredible music collection. She collected vinyl. So at the same time I'm hearing all of this, I'm hearing Songs in the Key of Life and Cat Stevens, and I'm playing classical music. And so it all starts to mix. And then when I graduated, I started working in Nashville. So I started working with all those studio guys. They were the first people that I really started developing music on. They were so deep musicians. They understood the pocket of where things should go, the way the bass would play underneath, and the tasty, that spot, and the way that they were just generous with each other. It also started my love of studying narrative, the way that cultures tell stories, the way that composition, musical composition, and narrative composition cross, which is really complicated because there's so many variations. But the thing that I'm really proud of is that I bring theatrical training with me, that I've worked really hard. I started in theater when I was 19 and started conducting off-Broadway. I was absolutely new to it, so I have a beginner's mind, and had, and still have in some ways. And so even after, 40 years of doing it, there is a sense that storytelling to me is what I bring. So when people say, oh, you're writing an opera, it's really a theater opera. It's because that's just naturally where I live. I write in a very eclectic way because of the way that I was trained. And sometimes I've gotten a little flack for it, that you can't really tell one of my shows. But I think you can tell one of my shows by the kinds of characters I'm writing for. The voice, for me, has to honor the sonic world of the story that I'm telling. And by, I think, the way that the transformation hopefully occurs. So it's not just the sound of the music, but the way it breathes, the way it smells, the way it feels, that you're going on a journey with that person. It's my theater training. I think that's at work. If something isn't transformational and hasn't served how I think what they're hearing, what they have in their pockets, those characters, I feel like that's my job as a composer.